Rejected. So your song was rejected on 1RPM. It was not approved. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about why that happened. Hi, I'm Sean, and on this channel, I talk about the things that you need as an independent musician. From song paperwork to audio gear to camera gear. Basically anything that you need as an independent musician to navigate the music industry as we know it these days. So there are a couple things that happen that would make 1RPM reject your song. One of them might be they consider it a generic beat. Two, you might have used third-party artwork in your album cover design. This is a big one. Artist name, songwriter name. Majority of the songs rejected, that is the cause. The fourth thing is, to my knowledge, a lack or no paperwork for the song. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the generic beats. Sometimes when 1RPM staff listens to your song, the music or the composition might sound very similar to another song on musical platforms. There are some producers that will use the same beat for a number of songs. I think that happens a lot with rap music, where a producer puts out a beat and let's say 5 artists use that same beat to perform or write lyrics over. Algorithms, which are basically computer programs, have a hard time distinguishing one song from the other. That causes problems, therefore you have a generic beat problem. Where to look for the issues on your 1RPM profile. My dashboard, distribution tools, publishing tools, marketing tools, analysis, accounting, bio, account settings, legal, and support. Go to My Tickets from Support, My Tickets, click it, then you'll be taken to this page. Press New Ticket, support type. What can we help you with? So type in additional request and talk about your problems here. Then you put in your description.
Hi. This is where you explain your problems.
So give them as many details as you can or let them know what your problem is. Third-party artwork. So sometimes when you upload your artwork to 1RPM, the staff has a hard time distinguishing if this artwork is truly 100% original or if you bought stock photos and used stock photos in your artwork. Once you use a photo like that and you give them and you send 1RPM the license or the agreement for the stock photo, it will clear that away. If you have an argument or a point that the artwork or the photo used in your artwork is 100% original by you, you just have to mention it to 1RPM for them to clear it. Sometimes you might have to send them the original photo so that they can verify it. This point is the major cause of a lot of your problems. Artist name, songwriter name. If your artist name and your songwriter name don't match, you will be required to send 1RPM your agreement with the songwriter or the producer or whoever's name is in the songwriting region of the application. On 1RPM's website, when you are entering your basic information to upload a song, there's a section that states primary artist or band. Let's say that's me. I am Tie-Dye Kitty. I'm going to put that as my artist name. But when it comes to the songwriter section, which is section 2, additional artists and songwriters, you have to use your legal name or AKA. Now, to 1RPM will need to verify that my legal name and Tie-Dye Kitty are the same person. So I will have to send them documentation and proof that I am who I say I am. I am Tie-Dye Kitty. So I had to send them my social media links so that they will know that Sean is also Tie-Dye Kitty. So if you like content like this, please consider subscribing to this channel now. Point 2 of this is that a lot of people use producers for their music. If you sit and write a song with a producer, your name and the producer's name are going to go down as the songwriters. I have a lot of comments from people that have been only using, let's say, the producer's name when they are uploading the song and their basic information. So once they do that, they then need to prove that they have distribution rights for the song, which could have been avoided if they put their name in the additional Artists and Songwriters section also. We're going to talk now about the paperwork aspect. If you are going to distribute a song that is not yours, you need to have a contract written and signed by the songwriter or the songwriters involved in that song, so that you will then have clearance for 1 RPM when they ask for it. But if you are going to distribute a song that is not yours, you need to have some paperwork in place so that you can now send it to 1 RPM when they ask. And that could be a handwritten note or a typed up letter signed by the songwriters giving you permission to release the song. That could also be the producer giving you permission to use his beat under your artist name. Understand? It's quite simple. So if you are using a sample of part of another song, you need to have a license to do that also. If you send a song to 1 RPM and they hear that you sampled another song, the song will get rejected. You will have to prove that you acquired a license to use that section of the song within your song. So that's another thing about samples. So if you want to get your music on Spotify or iTunes, I would suggest that you look at this video right here. Come see me soon. Peace.